Hey guys, how's everybody doing? It's Laura, Black and White Heart Tarot and Adventure. Still a little sniffly, rainy day, and I don't know, just kind of blah. I don't know about how you guys are feeling right now. In Florida, it's crap out today, but I need rest anyways, but I don't know. Excuse me. I've just been feeling a little off. I don't know about you guys, so if you are, I hope you start feeling better, and me too. It might just strictly be this cold that I have. Not sure. Nevertheless, I hope everybody else is doing good. Not in a bad mood, just I think I just need an excursion in the maybe a relaxing excursion near water, nature, probably some sunlight, all of that. Not necessarily the beach, but I am watching Pretty Little Lies right now. Beautiful scenery in that show. Houses and the scenery where they're at. I'm guessing California. I'm not even sure. And they're what, you know, I always say I prefer the forest to the ocean, but then again, somebody in the show was looking out at the ocean, and they made a point about how the ocean is like so unknown, what's under the depths and stuff, and I was like, this is true. I mean, I knew that, but I never really thought about that. So I was like, that's kind of an interesting thought on the ocean. Maybe I should spend some time by the ocean. So, I don't know. I got a few days coming up for my birthday. But, you know, a lot of bills at the same time, like everybody else. So, we'll see what happens. But there's a lot of free things to do in Florida, even if you just do them for the day. So I'm hoping to relax at least a little bit. I'm just kind of over everything today, even this place, even this neighborhood. I really am. Like, I have those days. Don't forget, I have a lot of water in my chart, so sometimes I just get moody. For no good reason at all, really. One of the reasons is we keep getting some of these towers, which are just, I mean, towers. I said tower because I saw a tower. Some of these cards, and that cycle's getting on my nerves. No, I don't control these, but I need a new chapter. I'm gonna clear all that out for us all, okay? I don't know how everybody else is feeling right now. You know, I tell my feelings. I do. I annoy people with it at times, but that's just how I am. Sometimes I don't tell them in the right way, which is probably what annoys people. Sometimes I tell them when I'm mad. Probably more so when I'm mad than when I'm sad, but then when I'm sad and nobody recognizes it, then I just get mad. So, I mean, it's a lot going on over here. Whatever. That's me, guys. That's me. Does anybody feel the same way? At all? What do I want to do today? I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm going to do a divine feminine. Let's see what the ladies have to say for us today. Maybe that's what I need. So I mentioned I went out the other night. I went to see a band play, and I was kind of halfway paying attention because it was late and I was kind of out of it, but Mary Magdalene. And so I did have a good time with my friend. I needed a good laugh, and we always have a good laugh. We tell each other about the crazy things that are going on in the dating world, guy versus girl, different age categories. Yeah, it's wild out there. It is wild out there. I'm gonna say this. For all of you out here who are dating, or even not, but especially dating, or wanting to physically connect with people, be careful. The sweetest face has very often got some very dark secrets you don't know about. And what they do in their personal time with people physically. Use protection, or don't do it at all, in my opinion. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. I get shocked at the filth that people do. I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay, anyway, we have 3 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, the High Priestess, the Tower, and 5 of Wands. Okay, let me focus in because I was thinking about that thought. Creeps me all the way out to even think about the things that people have potentially done with other partners while they were with me. I'm horrified at it. I cannot make my face any more serious and sincere. Even my note was muddy. If I could breathe right now, I'd breathe out and in really, really heavily. Okay, let me focus. 3 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, the High Priestess, the Tower, and 5 of Wands. Three of Pentacles, not certain about. I know you're trying to build a foundation. King of Pentacles, stable guy. 4 of Cups, you've already got stuff around you and you're bored and fantasizing about whatever. You're just not even paying attention to what you have in your life right now. I always forget the meaning of the High Priestess, so we'll read it. The Tower, something blows apart. Something's gonna end, so you move in a different manner. or somebody does. And Five of Wands is fighting, arguing, competition. I don't know where this reading is going. Let's figure it out, okay? I'll tell you what I think in a minute. I guess we'll do the short one because I pulled more cards. We're going out of Tarot, the Easy to Follow Illustrated Guide to the Mysteries of the Tarot. Okay, because I don't remember these all on a regular basis, and when I'm not feeling the greatest and I'm a little out of sorts, mood-wise, the concentration is just not 100%. So I'm going to read them to refresh myself, okay? I know I do this because I can be scattered. I have a lot of interests, so there's a lot of things going on at one time, and this guy right here. Three of Pentacles. This is what it looks like. I have my camera kind of far away. I hope you guys can hear me. I know the volume is usually low. I'll try to speak up. Three of Pentacles. But paying my rent and getting through the month is more important at all times than buying equipment to do these. Even though I am very glad you guys are watching. Get where I'm coming from, okay? Three of Pentacles. Skill. The use of skills and talents in order to make a profit. High achievement. Rising above friends and opponents equally. Possibly being the subject of envy from those who are less talented. Sometimes moving house. Well, I would love to move house. I'm over this one right now. Like right now, today, I'm over it. Okay, I hope so. That's great. You're building skills. You might be blowing past your friends, or at least on an equal level with everybody now, and people might be feeling a little jealous of how you're doing in whatever area of skill that you have, and you might be moving. Okay, jobs or houses. King of Pentacles is a stable guy. I don't need to read that. I don't know if he has something to do with it, or you're turning into that. Not sure. Four of Cups is bored with current surroundings. I'm going to read it just so we get a better understanding. If I can find it. Yeah, Four of Cups is boredom. You're bored. Having reached stability within a relationship, what more can be achieved? This could be a case of familiarity breeding contempt, like when people are in relationships and they're cheating because they get bored, even though their partner's great and there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. And even if there is a few flaws, it does not warrant cheating on the person. If you're not happy, you say, I'm not happy, you break up the relationship and you move on. You don't go sniffing around other pastures while you still have your cash cow at home. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. I've done it and I've had it done to me, and it is bullshit. Not going to make any bones about it. You are a loser if you're doing that. And yes, I judged you. Judged myself too. I don't care. Say what you want to say. And that goes back to the disgusting things that people are doing behind each other's backs, which can bring in diseases, violence, and all manner of things that are dirty and low down. Better think really long and hard before making those moves. And if you've got the feeling that your partner's doing that, I suggest you kick them out ASAP, or you get your stuff, go ahead and get your keys and leave. I'm just telling you from experience, and I do feel that way about it. Some days I might be a little more forgiving because I've been on both sides of the fence, but ultimately what I'm saying is true, and I'm not going to put a little band-aid on it today of, well, we had to learn. We did have to learn, but you were still a piece of crap when you did it, or are doing it, or whatever. And whatever karma you got from it, or you have coming to you from it, you deserve. So And that's how you'll learn. Hopefully. Some people never do. All right, we get it. You're bored. You're bored. The High Priestess. I'm dishing it out on the reel today. You gotta have strong skin to date me, to be my friend, or to even be on my channel, because I don't care. I really don't. I don't, because I can say it, because I've done and had it done to me. I'm not gonna, okay? I'm not just up here talking. So, you want to hear a bunch of fluff about how you're the greatest thing in the world and it's everybody else's fault? That's not gonna happen over here. Where's the High Priestess? I'm gonna tell you, don't come crying to me about what somebody else did to you. Okay guys, I got cut off earlier. Let's see. I got a brand new phone that's storage is apparently full already. So on top of all the other stuff, I have this going on. So let me see if I can finish the message. Three of Pentacles, you're steadily building stuff. You're either partnering up with somebody stable, or you're going to be stable. King of Pentacles. At the moment, you are bored with all the things that you have around you, and you're just like, whatever, I don't care about any of this. What else is there out there? And then we got to the High Priestess. Let's see if I have time to read this. When the High Priestess appears in the cards, a secret is about to be revealed. Often the card shows a strong feminine influence, and in a man's reading, it can represent the most important woman in his life. The card shows mystic power, psychic ability, and the unconscious mind. It relates to memory and intuition. Rely on instincts. I don't know. So maybe a secret's going to be revealed. The Tower. Something's either blown up or blowing up, and arguments and competition. Okay, I don't know exactly what to think about all this. Something's building stability-wise. Maybe with someone else. You might be feeling bored right now with your current situation. Some secrets are going to be revealed, which is going to cause the Tower, probably. Could be good Tower or bad Tower, depending on these secrets. And there is either currently or going to be some fighting and competition around whatever is happening and revealed. That's how I'm going to leave it today. Okay, let's see if I have time for Mary Magdalene. The Apostle to the Apostles. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. I don't know what's about to happen, you guys. I don't really care if the Tower happens, because I'm kind of over it. Like I said, I'll put these videos together. I'm gonna have to edit this. I'll edit out some of my ranting. Let's see if I have time for this. If it cuts off again, we're just gonna skip this part. Okay. I need tech help. I really need tech help. As much as I want to get these messages out there, this iPhone thing is just, I don't get it. I don't understand how brand new phone is already full. I really don't. When your soul selects Mary Magdalene's card, Mary Magdalene represents the fierce, unwavering love that we all have access to within our own vulnerable hearts. It's a love that renders all things sacred, from the animals to the angels, from the poorest to the most powerful. It's a love that sees the inherent worth of all things, and it's a love that remains even through the darkest times, even through death. Her love is the one that resurrects. It relates to the Jesus, to The Gospel of Mary Magdalene relates that Jesus came to unite us, to demonstrate to us true human beings, and anthropos, meaning a person who is both fully human and fully divine. This is what Mary became and why she's so beloved to Jesus. She didn't seek to follow him. She sought instead to become her true self. She reminds us that we have the power to receive vision from within. We are worthy of such proximity to the divine, because that's the other half of what it means to be truly human. So you are, the divine is within you. She reminds us that there's a bridge between heaven and earth, and that we are the bridge. And she wants us to remember that the truest church we can enter is our heart. This is where our true power rests and where love never ends. Okay? Just remember, when you're feeling a certain kind of way, and there's arguments and conflicts, and there's towers, and there's secrets, try to stabilize, meditate, pray, and realize that you are one with the divine. Okay? You're never alone. All right. I got it out there. Okay? I'm just gonna go get some water, come home, and not stress about the 50,000 things that are happening around here today. Because there's nothing I can do about it except pray and meditate. All right, so I hope you guys are having a better day than I am, and I wish you a good week, and thanks for listening. And if you're going through any of these things, I'm sorry, okay? Laura, Black and White Heart, Tarot and Adventure. Like and subscribe, share the videos, whatever you want to do. Go on the short side if you only have a minute for a quick message. And if anybody has any info about these iPhones, great, because I don't know how to clear out the storage and have no idea why it's so full. And I barely had this but a few months now. So, I mean, I don't know. I need a tech partner. I really do. I just can't pay you. Because nobody's paying me either. I'm just spreading these messages out for everybody, to connect on some kind of friend-like level, okay? Especially when you're having days like these, when you feel like there's nobody else to listen to or talk to or hear from, and you're having a rough day, like myself, okay? All right, guys, I'm getting out of here. I'll talk to you later. I love you. Bye.